The newly restored Madam Walker Legacy Center, located at the crossroads of America, Indianapolis, Indiana, continues the cultural, educational, and entrepreneurial legacy of the iconic Madam C.J. Walker. Born Sarah Breedlove December 23, 1867, on a Delta, Louisiana plantation, this daughter of former slaves transformed herself from an uneducated farm laborer and laundress into one of the 20th century's most successful self-made women entrepreneurs. During the 1890s, Sarah began to suffer from a scalp ailment that caused her to lose most of her hair. She experimented with many homemade remedies and store-bought products. What resulted was Madam Walker's wonderful hair grower, which is the product that launched her business. By early 1910, she had settled in Indianapolis, which was at the time the nation's largest inland manufacturing center. The four-story block-long Flatiron building, located at 617 Indiana Avenue, originally was planned to house the corporate headquarters and factory of the Madam C.J. Walker Manufacturing Company. But by the time the doors opened, in December of 1927, it had become much more, a forerunner of today's shopping malls, with a drugstore, a beauty salon, a beauty school, a restaurant, professional offices, a ballroom, and a 1,500-seat theater. Madam wanted her people to have the very best. The Walker Building boasts much of its original 1927 architecture, but is more than just a building. An integral part of Indianapolis community, the Madam Walker Legacy Center is a 501c3 nonprofit organization dedicated to preserving the legacy of Madam C.J. Walker by providing cultural education, promoting social justice, supporting entrepreneurship, and empowering youth to become the next generation of entrepreneurs and civic leaders. In January 2018, the Madam Walker Legacy Center, Indiana University, and IUPUI embarked on a new partnership continuing the rich legacy and tradition of Madam C.J. Walker. Critical to this endeavor is the generous grant support of the Lilly Endowment Incorporated, totaling more than $15.3 million, which assisted in the transitional operations and full restoration of the building with state-of-the-art equipment, operational systems updates, and exterior improvements. This historic building is a venue celebrating cultural diversity, rich heritage, and traditions. From the beautifully restored main stage that has seen the likes of Ella Fitzgerald, Nat King Cole, Lena Horne, Michael Bolden, Patti LaBelle, and even the Tom Joyner Sky Show perform, to the intimate grand ballroom seating up to 200 guests, where local jazz greats like Rob Dixon, Clint Breeze, and The Groove entertain. The Walker is a sought-after marquee venue ready to deliver magnificently safe experiences in its 850-seat theater, grand ballroom, and smaller meeting and retail spaces. Enhanced technologies are in place to assist with offering virtual events, COVID-19 social distance gathering, or creative hybrid solutions. The Madam Walker Legacy Center's new programmatic thrust helps to ensure its mission of sustainability and economic viability. Programs will feature culturally relevant, world-renowned performances, in addition to nationally promoted seminars, a new slate of class offerings, and a fantastic speaker series in partnership with IUPUI. The Madam Walker Legacy Center is alive and well-positioned for a great future, thriving as a beacon of pride and hope while celebrating the beauty that lies in diversity. Continuing to honor the foundation laid by Madam C.J. Walker, Indiana Avenue, and the role African American arts and culture play locally and beyond. To learn more, visit MadamWalkerLegacyCenter.com. Please contact rentals at MadamWalkerLegacyCenter.com or call 317-274-2702 for additional information.
Hello and welcome and happy Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day, whatever your pleasure is. Happy day to all of you lovebirds out there. And thank you so much for joining us for our second annual virtual date night sketch and sip hosted by the Madam Walker Legacy Center and supported by our friends over at Tito's. Shout out to Tito's Homemade Vodka. I've got mine. I hope you're ready. Got yours too, Tito's. And also, I want to thank our friends at the Indie Arts Council and the Indiana Arts Commission for their support with tonight's event. My name is Christian Little Strickland. I am the president here at the Madam Walker Legacy Center, located in downtown Indianapolis. I am joined by our friends, Myra J, who is going to be our lovely host for tonight's virtual event, and our featured guest performer, the wildly talented Gary G. But before we begin with tonight's show, I would like to take a quick moment and a couple of ups that we will be having here at the Walker in the coming months. First, we have been hosting a MLK Black History Month student essay contest on the topic of social justice, how I got over. This started on January 17th and it ends on February the 21st. There is time to enter the contest. Winners will be announced on February 20th during our Architects of Culture Teen Virtual Discussion event. Further information, as well as eligibility, can be found on the Madam Walker website. Our first Laughing on the Avenue event will be held on April 15th at 8 p.m. and will feature Young Jock and Friends. This is a live event at the Walker Theater, and it is produced by Grind Like I'm Broke Productions via Texas and meet at the Walker Theater. Tickets are on sale now at madamwalkerlegacycenter.com. I don't want to take up any more of your time, keep you from all the fun that we have, so let me introduce you to our wonderful host for this evening. A native Chicagoan, she is brilliantly funny. She is a comedian, actress, writer, and public speaking personality who has had more than 25 plus years of performing and sharing her comedic talents across the country. You may have seen some of her writing talent in the hit TV shows such as Martin, Hanging with Mr. Cooper, Tyler Perry's Hang, and Meet the Browns. She is also a former Time Warner Morning Show radio personality. So ladies and gentlemen, please help me in welcoming Myra J. Welcome, Myra.
Hey, Christian, thank you so much for having me. Hello, hello, hello.
Hey.
Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. As I like to say, happy post Super Bowl halftime show. Was that off the chain or what? I know some of y'all knees are hurting, so it's a good thing you're sitting down, just greasing that down. We're going to have a good time this evening. So, like she said, happy Valentine's Day. I like to say happy Valentines because that's what some of us are doing. But anyway, for those of you who aren't booed up, it's okay. Because like I used to say on the show, it's all about love. It's all about love. And yes, it's 2022 and we are about loving ourselves. Now, what we're going to encourage you to do throughout this event is to hit post hashtag Walker Theater. If you're on Facebook, Instagram, joining us here, feel free to post your work that you're doing. Don't feel embarrassed whatsoever because trust me, wait till you see my work, okay? So yes, remember that hashtag Walker Theater. And we have a giveaway. What do you ask? Well, for the lucky people who live in Indianapolis, this is a special giveaway just for you. We will be picking a winner and we will be giving away 3 sets of tickets for April 15th for that comedy show Christian just talked about with Young Jock and Friends. Yes, that's a live show at the theater and that will be for our people in Indianapolis. Okay, now, for the moment, all you lovebirds have been waiting for, get your drinks ready. Once again, we want to thank Tito's. And very quickly, I have to share a recipe that they sent. For those of you who have your Tito's, it says you need 1 1/2 ounce of Tito's, or you know how you like your Tito's. We need 1/4 ounce of Texas wildflower honey. Now, I thought this was interesting because personally, I don't know where you find Texas wildflower honey unless you live in Texas, and I don't get up in the bees business like that. So just whatever honey you have. And then 1/4 ounce of fresh squeezed lemon juice, and 3 ounces of sparkling white wine. Now you're going to add all the ingredients except for the sparkling white wine into a shaker with some ice. You know how we get that nice and chilled and everything. Pour that into your favorite wine glass and then add your sparkling white wine and garnish it with a strawberry. And if you don't have that, all those ingredients, don't even worry about it. Just do like I did. Whatever you got at the house, just make it pretty. Once again, just like we said, it's all about love. Also, for the people, if you did not purchase an art kit, don't worry about it. Just get pencil and paper, pencil and crayon, whatever you have, it's cool. If you did get a kit, I do suggest that you get a cup, just a little cup of water for your paint. You know, to put your paintbrushes in some water, because you're going to need that if you're using watercolor. But now, the man of the hour, the man with the real talent. Our featured performer here tonight is a local from Indianapolis, and who began his career in graphic design with an associate's degree in visual communications. With a BFA in art design, he was able to move his work into a more self-expressive form. He is a painter and a sculptor whose creations reference urban street art, art history, and the hip-hop culture. Just like they did at the halftime. I don't care what anybody says. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome snaps, everybody. Snaps, snaps, snaps for Gary G.
How y'all doing, everybody? Happy Valentine's Day, and thanks for hanging out with me today. How you doing, Myra J?
I'm doing very well, Gary. Good to be here with you. Oh, wait a minute. Do you have a cup? Are we toasting to start everybody off for Valentine's Day?
Well, let's toast to all the lovebirds and the single people out there as well, like myself.
That's right. Lovebirds.
Cheers over there.
That's right.
We on this side.
Yeah.
There we go.
Wherever you at, take a little sip. After all, this is Sketch and Sip.
It's an adult activity, ain't that right, Myra J?
That's right. That's right. So now, let me ask you, what are you going to have us doing? We're going to be following your lead. So now, tell us what we need to do.
Now, this is the catch with me. You know, I like people to be able to express themselves and flow creatively. And since we ain't all in the same room, I don't know what everybody's doing and what they want to do. But I really just like to try to show like a few techniques and a few styles. And then we can go over and I might show you how to sit there and do a sketch of your partner. Or if you don't have nobody, you can sketch something or somebody else. Just use your imagination, something you want to see. Or if we have suggestions out there, scenes or something they want to see, like lovebirds in the time, because it's a toast to Black love, you know. So
yes. And you guys feel free to comment if you have questions or whatever, and we will try to respond to you during our time here.
But basically, in the beginning, I was thinking we'll start with a pencil. So
a pencil, just a regular pencil.
Regular pencil. Those that have the art kit, we may get to everything, and you get to experiment with it, and that's my goal. If you don't have the art kit, I heard Myra J and them talking about it. Don't worry about it. When I was a kid and just coming up, I draw on the sacks, I draw on the envelope that came in the house. You got something around, you can draw with it. Sketching is just a pastime. Something fun to do, you know, especially since some of us been cooped up, and now that we can get out a little more, some people might want to explore the great outdoors, but you can still sketch like in your urban environment, or if you're on a trip traveling or anything like that. Okay,
so we're gonna start off just all we need is just a pencil.
Just a pencil. So some of y'all got it's a number 2 pencil. So the number 2 pencil, the number 2 school pencil, and an HB pencil are basically the same thing, which is like the basic drawing pencil. So that's what we're gonna start with, and that's how we'll work with it, and then we'll work our way up.
Okay.
But we'll start with the drawing paper. So the drawing paper, if you got the kits, or you got like 8 sheets of them. So that's pretty much like practice. Get your feel of what you want to do. Okay. Then they have the mixed media paper. They have the watercolor paper, and then they have the little canvas.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, we'll experiment. I don't know if I have the mixed media paper with me, but the watercolor and mixed media paper are pretty much similar.
Okay, let me just ask you this quick question. What is mixed media?
So mixed media is basically, you know, like me, I like to use whatever I can use. So mixed media is like, say you taking the pencil, which can sometimes become graphite, and you mixing that with these watercolors. And you take that watercolor, you might mix an acrylic, or you might use like that Sharpie or some color pencils, because they got color pencils in the kit. So it's like layering.
Okay.
And really, like, you have to think the lighter weight things work better on the bottom of building up. So like the watercolor.
Gotcha.
You know, if you try to put the watercolor over like a marker, it's really just gonna blend in. Or if it was acrylic, you know, if it was oil over the top of acrylic. So it's just things like that. In mediums, it's basically like just what you're using in the art world.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Following your lead, Mr. G.
Following my lead. So basically, that's a couple ways people can hold their pencils too. If you hold your pencil like this, you get a little more control when you're sketching. And like this, you get better detail. The screen's throwing me to the loop real quick. Which way do I need to move? Yeah, here we go. So what we're gonna do now is basically, since I said we'll sketch like a face. So we use like a basic oval. And just like I tell kids, it's almost like a circle, like making an egg. Nothing's perfect. You see, I'm just real loose with this. We real sketchy. Can y'all see that? I don't even know if y'all can see. The key is with sketching is to start off light and build your way up darker. I guess I'll go a little darker so that we can see here. Now, we got that little basic oval. We kind of run a little line straight through the center. You come off of that line, we'll run another line across the middle. Come down about halfway in between here. Run us another little line halfway from there to the bottom. We make us another little line here. So right now we got one vertical and two horizontal lines, right? So right in between this one and this one, we'll make us a little horizontal line, and about this same distance right under here, a little horizontal line. So in between the small one and the tall one, run a little line. Right over the top of that, we run a line. So nothing really has to be perfect, but kind of in tune. Okay, so get a little closer to the action. Now, so in here we start looking, you know, I'll even tell the little kids sometimes, it's just like basic shapes. And we start looking at our face, the cameras keep throwing me off. Our face is basically like shapes. And I can't fit. Here we go. Basically just like shapes. So you look, all that's them center points that I was lining up. And our face is basically like eyes across and different things like that. So it's like 5 across. The average man is like 8, 7.5 to 8. Average woman is about 7, 7.5 in height. So it's kind of like eyes. And we start thinking of eye length and space and eyes. But the nose, you can kind of play like a little triangle in here. Off of that, so you're bringing it from that first small horizontal line, kind of crossing the points up to the top here.
So you made a triangle.
I basically made a triangle right here, Myra.
Okay.
Right in the middle of the face. I'll make it a little darker. Can y'all see that out there?
Yeah, make it just a little bit darker. Can you guys see?
I'll make mine a little darker.
Okay.
We'll start making stuff a little darker.
Thank you, Montez.
But I want y'all to try to work lighter because it's easy to cover your mistakes.
Okay, so he's saying for us to work lighter, but he's going to make it darker so we can see it.
We see that a little better?
They're asking, let's see, do you have a darker pencil? I think some people are having a hard time seeing. Thank you,
I got
Pasha.
darker. We're going to go darker. We're going to get this together, Myra.
All right.
We're going to get this together. I got pure graphite over here. I'm going to work it out.
We're working on it, Anita. We're working on it.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, yeah, because mine,
Plan B.
mine is looking real alienish right now.
I can look like an alien. Like I told the kids, it don't have to be perfect. Y'all see that better?
Yes, that's better.
Now we cook.
Can you guys see it better? Let us know.
I ain't seen nothing pop up yet.
I can see it much better. Yeah.
Okay, well maybe we like my grandfather used to say, we cooking with gas.
Yeah, Kimberly says yes. Yes. Okay.
Cool. So
Thank you, Kimberly.
I'm doing the lines again, so if y'all missed it, we draw our little egg oval. We got the line, vertical line straight through the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Now come about halfway through the middle of that, put us a horizontal line.
Mm-hmm.
We come halfway down, put us a little short vertical line.
Mm-hmm.
Halfway down again. I see the yeses. I'm loving that. I feel the love in the air.
Thank you, guys.
Little line halfway there from the bottom, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right in between the short line there and there, we're gonna put us a nice little line, and then about that same distance, put one right up under that.
Oh, okay. I think I'm missing the line. Okay.
We moving.
Yeah.
If you didn't have it, we'll get it on point. Now, in between the first short horizontal line and the first vertical, not the vertical, the other horizontal, we're gonna make us another little line coming straight across. Then about this same distance right above it, we'll make another one.
Okay.
Cool.
Straight across. All right.
Okay. Now we back to the triangle we was making, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the triangle, how we gonna run it is from the center of the very top horizontal line, run it up to the side of the vertical on both sides.
Oh. Okay. Well, all right.
What's wrong, Myra?
I may have got a little excited with my triangle there.
Oh, it's okay. We can fix it.
Okay.
Everything's fixable here. You know, mine might not be big enough. It might not be down far enough. We can all adjust that. See, I'll bring mine down a little bit, make it a little bigger. You know, everything really, like with drawing, like I get people say, I can't draw if you can write your name. You can draw just like making shapes. A lot of it's basic shapes. And you look at stuff and then you'll laugh and be like, I never thought of it like that. But you know, we got the triangle. That's just like our little grid, right? But say we come right here to the middle of the, right on the side of the triangle, on the middle line, the first middle long horizontal line.
Uh-huh.
Come up, we make this little arch shape.
Okay. Can you repeat that for us, please?
So right here, it's almost like a little arch.
Mm-hmm.
So come to the second horizontal line.
Uh-huh.
Come right about to the side of your triangle there.
Uh-huh.
And just make a little arch. Right there.
Yep. They do it just like that at the eyebrow place. Yep, just like that.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm as cold as that with that razor, Miss Myra. But hey, if it got graphite or a marker, I can handle it for you. Probably a paintbrush too. All right, this is we get to play with them shapes sometimes. So right up under that arch, and you look at this middle line here, kind of make another little arch right there. Like that. Come back around, touching close to that bottom line, and you get that little football shape.
So we're doing, gotcha.
Right here.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a little arch. You're kind of following up under that arch right there.
Right, a second arch.
Yep. And then you kind of coming down.
Come underneath it.
Yep. Come underneath. About to that bottom line that you made.
Oh yeah. I'm Basquiating up in here. Oh yeah.
Basquiat.
I'm Basquiating. Yes, I am.
Yeah. Now, watch this. You know, when you was a little kid, you used to go to that circus, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this the circus. That's the tent, right?
Uh-huh.
We up under the big top. Right here in the center, put you a nice little circle there. That's nice. Your ring. You know, that's the main ring.
Okay.
Then either, depending on how big you drew your tent, either right inside the tent or right outside the tent. You draw these other little circles, your other little rings, little space in them. So I got mine on the corners of the big top.
It's a 3-ring circus.
3-ring circus.
I got it.
Now, you know, I know what's next month, but we be looking for that little leprechaun, that rainbow, and that pot of gold. So just link that little rainbow right up under them 3-ring circus on both sides, right?
Okay. I know this is just practice as warm up, but are we gonna make hearts or anything for Valentine's Day?
Oh, they want to make hearts?
To Neil wants to make some hearts. I don't know. Maybe she didn't buy gifts. I don't know.
But she didn't buy gifts. Oh,
she wants to.
Hey, we can do the Valentine's thing. We can speed this up, or if they want to tap out, we can tap out and move on. Because I'm for the lovers. What y'all want to do? I'm like,
yeah, because I don't think I'm gonna win nobody over with my 3-ring circus.
You ain't gonna win nobody over.
I'm not gonna be booed up by the time the night's over.
I said we're gonna run it how we run. The kids love it, but I know the adults say like we got better things to do. Neil, this is for you. We're gonna move on to the watercolor paper. Y'all ready to roll? Huh? Y'all ready to roll? Let me see. Where are we at? Can we see it here?
Yes.
All the action we on and popping. It seems like my camera keeps sliding, Myra.
I think that they should be able to. They're asking. Let's see what's going on up here. Oh, we're good. We're good. Just make sure it's something dark we can see.
Something dark.
Yep. But they're saying,
hey, Mika, what's
yeah,
that? Mika saying
hearts for sure. So,
hey, y'all love birds. You know, you got to swing in to tease me sometimes too. I'm gonna give my homie a plug when you ain't sipping on your Tito's and you need to stay refreshed. But we're gonna do the hearts, right? So you know, it's real simple. It's grade school style. We just come down.
We're still on the practice paper for right now.
Come back up. Now we done moved to the watercolor paper.
Oh Lord, wait a minute.
What y'all want to practice for? Y'all ready to have fun?
Okay, watercolor paper. All right, I just stepped my game up. Everyone, let's take a sip. Happy Valentine's Day. And this is something lovers can frame and give to each other.
You know that's right.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we're going to have to do the extended sketch class. That might be better in person. They can sit there and draw each other. Bring your partner. So
yeah.
See, we can't see nobody, can't run around the room and harass nobody. But we drawing the heart. I got one big heart in the center. How about y'all? Can y'all see my heart?
Yeah, my hearts always end up lopsided. What does that say to me?
It don't have to be
perfect.
You got a whole lot of love leaning over.
That's right. That's right.
The other way, Myra J. But look, since you know it's a toast to black love, and we got our big heart in the center, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna draw that heart there in the center, and then draw like a little oval shape here, and a little oval shape there, right?
Okay, oval shapes on each side.
Yep. Can y'all see my oval shapes? I don't know how dark this is. There's the oval shapes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then just bring it down. And depending on what kind of glass you want, I just bring it straight down from the side here and kind of mimic that same shape. So it's a little shorter now.
Oh, we make glasses.
Yeah. Now
look
we got
at that.
glasses.
Black magic. Oh.
And you can make it a cup like this, and you can fill the cup in, just make a little rim around it. Or you can say, no, I need a glass. So we got the glass, and you can just tilt it in here, tilt a little bit. look like they shaking up. Put your bubble or your ice in there, whatever you want.
We didn't jump to ice already. Okay.
Little shape around the bottom. Somebody might have took theirs straight. Somebody might have wanted ice. I had to get some ice. I ain't even gonna lie to you. What you got in your Tito's, Myra?
I have some pomegranate juice and a bump of Cointreau.
Oh, so you high class. All I got is some orange juice and some cranberry juice from the gas station.
That be some of the best stuff, though.
Yeah, it's gonna work. So we got that right. Let me see here. What else we need? We'll put up some little hearts here, nigga. See, I got a lopsided one now too, Myra. I got to fix.
Okay.
Quick
so
fix.
little
Go back over it.
little hearts in the just on one side, little hearts.
Put them all over wherever you want.
Okay.
More love, the merrier.
Now, will we be coloring these? Will we be using our?
We great move the color next.
Okay.
Yeah, we great move on to the color. So we got it one or two ways here. So people that got the watercolor, I would start with the watercolor first, right?
Okay.
And so I got a different type. I know they got the palette, but I got the little ink kind. Let me see here. Little. And you probably want to start with your lighter color first, or go around things.
So when you say go around things, you mean go around the.
So like in here. Let me find a brush that's actually gonna work for me today. Give me one hot second.
Now the brushes in this kit is pretty it's a pretty thin brush, so we're not gonna make any fat strokes with
yeah, they want me to make too many fat strokes. Some people might have a bigger brush, and then some just got the little brush.
Yeah, that's what I got.
And even if you got the little one, what I mean, like go around, like.
Can we get a close up on Gary so we can see what? Thank you. Yeah, like that.
Yeah, just try to go around. You know, don't worry if you get outside the lines. It's your piece. You can recreate it. I was one of them kids in school. I could not color.
Stay inside the line.
Nope, but I could draw Sam I Am in a little book.
Okay.
So
did you ever used to draw on the wall at home? You ever used to draw on the wall at home as a kid?
Well, you know, I tried that once, and that nice little sunflower belt my mama had. I ain't drawing another wall again. Now I get paid to draw on walls, so she's cool with that.
See, if she only knew.
She knew. She got me a real art kit when I was in like the 6th grade.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I was drawing on everything.
So she recognized your talent early on.
Yeah, she knew before me, but she told me I had to stay out of trouble. So I'm just trying to make this a little lighter here, and that's where the water and watercolor comes in at sometimes. Catch my run. See, y'all might be better if it's laying down, right?
Well, mine is laying down, and I can tell you right now.
I'll quit being so hard on yourself, Myra. How many times you done this before?
Once, and it didn't come out too well.
How many times you done it with me before?
This is the first time, and I'm so excited.
You can't be hard on yourself. It's first time for everything.
I'm so excited.
Yeah. I see my cousin talking about my mama don't play. She right. You know, Marsha does not play. That's where we at. Okay. So now I'm going to move to, like, for me, a little blue. Give him a little glass tint going. And this is where I try to wet my little brush first.
Okay.
Get a little less of it.
So what?
See, that's a little too heavy, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm not a watercolor expert. I ain't really done this since like grade school, but I know the concept. I'm gonna keep it real with you, Myra. But for me, I come around these outside parts, right? While it's still heavy. See, that makes it a little purple on that red.
But
and then
that's
I'll
cool.
pull it over
Mm-hmm.
with just more water and try to follow that shape. So you know it's getting lighter, but the sides might be a little darker. And we're gonna tighten this up anyway. We're gonna come back over it. That's what them Sharpies are for out there.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So we will be doing a mixed media piece.
Yes, we will. We got the Sharpies and the color pencils. Or hey, if you got an ink pen, I like drawing in ink because I wasn't supposed to have a pen when I was a kid, so that's what I practiced with a lot. Was the
Okay.
ink pen. Yeah.
So everybody out there, who's doing better, you or your boo?
Oh, you making it a competition, Myra. See, I wasn't even gonna go there.
Well, no. It's not a competition because I was suggesting that they frame it and give it to each other.
I'm just messing with.
I
I can do that. I don't have to argue with nobody right now. So, fellas, don't y'all try that because y'all know y'all ain't gonna win.
Best advice of the night. Best advice of the night. Man, I'm just doing finishing up my heart here. Okay.
That's all right, Myra. We still got a little time though.
Okay, I want to do a different color on my glass.
Well, make your glass. It's up to you. Nobody has to be like the same. Nobody's perfect. Picasso, Van Gogh, all them. Ernie Barnes. Wasn't nobody perfect. Everybody has their own style. That's what I talk to my students about too. You know.
Yep.
Everybody try to be like everybody else. Be the best self you can be.
I've always loved artwork, and I remember as a kid going to this art thing, and my son said, "Oh, Mom, that's an Annie Lee," and I said, "How do you know?" He said, "Because she doesn't do detailed faces." And I said, "Yes, she does." And he said, "No, she doesn't." I had 3 Annie Lee pieces at the time and did not realize that she didn't do like the eyes and the nose and the mouth. And her pieces were always so expressive to me that I always saw an eye, a nose, and a mouth, but it wasn't there.
That's the beauty of abstract. Like good abstract work is knowing that you can see something that's not really there.
Exactly.
But it's technically is there.
Remember, you guys feel free to post your work. Use the hashtag Walker Theater, hashtag Walker Theater.
And then it's layering like the watercolor. So you see how I'm getting this little effect, Myra. Is we coming back over, you let one layer dry a little bit, you can put some more over it to pull the darker back around. And it starts giving you that shadow effect to make it seem like it's 3D.
That's what I was going to ask. When you do a certain section of it darker, what does that do? What image does that give it?
So it starts giving this the effect that it has a shape to it.
Okay.
You know, if you notice it's starting to round off a little bit. Feels like from the left to the right or from the right to the left, which either pattern you work in, but I'm just adding a little more of the watercolor as I go and or adding more water to it to lighten it up. Then what we got? We got about what, 20 minutes? 25 minutes.
I have no idea. I have been focused on what is in my cup.
So I'm gonna try to make a move so we can see where we're going with this.
Okay.
So then say you have the color pencils, for instance. Color pencils heavier than the watercolor, right? So now the same way that I was playing with the darker, trying to bring it to the lighter,
Uh-huh.
I can take my color pencils.
Now I can't see that yet.
Yeah, because it's red on top of red.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
But I'm just filling it in spaces. And it just gives my heart, different tones of red inside of there. Then it might be funny because the paper ain't all the way dry yet.
Oh Lord, I done dropped my pencil.
That's all right. You can pick it up.
Okay.
You ain't hurt nobody.
All right. I don't like that there. I'm gonna. I think I want.
Or you can experiment it and try it the opposite way. So like this, I'll just draw with the color pencil in little spots. And just come back over it with the watercolor.
Oh, so now you're coloring the little baby hearts.
Yeah, I was just showing you how you can take the color pencil, then color over that with the watercolor. And I think mine turned a little purple because I was mixing that blue and that red paint in the same water. So I need some more water here. That's the catch with the little cup. Try to keep that clean water going.
Yep. Okay, no, I should have had a baby pencil than that. That's not gonna work. Where's my paper towel? Oh, there it is.
Yeah, the paper towel. Like I got a little old wash rag or something around here just to block the little stuff off with.
See,
Try to keep it going.
That's what I'm talking about. What other art course would you go to on Valentine's Day when they say, now get a wash rag and clean your brushes with? That's keeping it real. I like that.
Hey, I'm from the hood, Myra. I couldn't go to the art supply store all the time when I was coming up. But when I did, it was like going to the candy store.
Can you draw like down in that white space? Show us how to do a champagne glass if somebody wanted to do a different type of glass.
Oh, they want to do a champagne glass? Not a problem at all. How about I use the little canvas? I got one I can take up here. So we'll say this, for instance.
Yeah.
Champagne glass.
Yeah, and they want a sexy champagne glass. Apparently, I don't know if y'all didn't buy enough chocolates or something, but they want a sexy champagne glass.
Sexy is sexy.
Sexy, yes.
Well, let's see how sexy I ain't Denzel, so don't shoot me.
Well, I'm gonna take another sip, so it's gonna be sexy.
Sip. I might need one too. I make like a little halo shape up here. Then there's a few ways you can play this to make sure you keep it straight. Like we was doing that face. Then you have a little line down the center there. I don't think this one's gonna be big enough. Maybe I should have used a bigger paper. But to bring that down, that flute. It's almost like making those J's backwards and touching down there. That might be more of a wine glass. Yeah, this ain't gonna be big enough for me to get y'all this stem. Hold on real quick.
Yeah, because we gonna need a stem.
sexy.
Yes, a sexy champagne glass.
We'll go a little overtime here.
Oh, Anita made champagne glasses. Be sure to post it, Anita.
The champagne glasses.
Yes, she made champagne glasses. Yes.
Okay. Uh-oh. Had technical difficulties in the background, knocking stuff over.
You all right? You all right?
But I found this nice, fresh piece of canvas. And get back straight out of Major crooked. Too much Tito's. Somebody sitting sideways out there. I hope not. It's too fast.
No, not yet. It's too early.
Okay. So now, sexy champagne glass. I'll run this little line straight through the middle here. Then back at my top, I make that little halo or the little oval shape, kind of flat. Bring this down like a J. Back up around.
You know what? Can you do that darker?
Yes, I can. Let me find something to make this better, Myra. We'll make sure this is dark. Except for this part. I ran a line straight down the middle, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna say I'll start that there. Just say that's the top of my line. Then I made an oval shape here.
Yeah. Much better. Thank you.
But made it kind of flat, right?
Uh-huh.
Now, not just because I'm hanging with Myra J, but
Uh-huh. We're
we'll
gonna
bring
make a
this
J.
down and kind of make it like a J.
Yeah.
That's the backwards one.
That's gonna be the sexy part right there.
Yeah, and then you come back with the other J. Come around, make them touch. Now look at my line here. Now I'm looking like my line might be a little off center. So I'll just run this down the other way here. Kind
There
of
you
side
go.
by
Give it
side.
some thickness.
Yeah,
We
I
like
wanna
it
get
thick.
to where,
Yeah.
I want to get it to where my glass flows.
Where it's
Kind of
balanced.
Flow together.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a little better. And you can add on to that little shape there. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Then down here at the bottom, I kind of round this off just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And then pull this down. Pull that down there.
Oh,
so
pull it down.
It has
Gotcha.
to come out a little longer
It's okay. I gotta
inside
erase.
of our glass. So we get our little sexy silhouette on y'all. Sexy champagne glass. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And then kind of make like a little rocker shape right across the bottom of that.
Oh, bring it down. Uh-huh.
Knock around the little ends a little bit, play with it. Just get it to where I want it. Okay, now we got the champagne glass. But I'm gonna need some champagne in my champagne glass.
Yes, sir. Yes,
I'm looking
sir.
at that little shape there, and I just mimic this same little shape. Inside. Look like I got some champagne popping off. But what's champagne without bubbles?
Oh, we trying. Oh, shoot.
Gotta have some bubbles.
That's
right?
yeah. If it's the good kind, we don't do that screw top. Mm-mm.
Yeah, we want them bubbles. I don't know how many bubbles in your bubble, but it won't cause no trouble, right? You might see a little bubble on the top here or something. That's that real bubbly dude, Myra. Right, then since it's a glass, it's a sexy champagne glass, we gotta have that little silhouette, that little shine in there, right?
Uh-huh.
So put like a little line over the top of that there. And make this same little shape in the bottom, because you know the glass gonna have that little shape at the bottom. That's like little reflections there.
Okay.
I might put a little one right up here too. Just kind of come around the top a little bit.
Now, what colors would you put in there so that we know that's champagne?
Well, that's champagne, right? I would find me like a nice little yellow or orange. You know, you got the good stuff and kind of it up a little bit.
Now, would we paint around the bubbles to leave them white, or what?
Well,
What
that's
would you
the
suggest?
artist's interpretation.
Okay.
Kind of like, you know, man, see, I got the wrong color on my But see, it's watercolor, so no big deal. I'll just smear that in a little bit, right? For me, I think I would find this, but you got to be careful on these too, so the colors can't touch. Because if we use yellow and we use the blue for our glass per se.
I think Candy says she making mimosas.
Candy making mimosas.
Candy is making
That
mimosas.
sounds
Go
about
ahead,
like,
Candy.
Yeah. It sounds about like, yeah, I know who that is for real. Man. Tell me that. I'm trying to find some more little cups here. Got one. So I use a little bit of this little yellow. That's how I'm gonna play mine. I better find me a new brush because that one sucked.
Okay, I see you.
So there's my little, you know, start working my yellow in. But then they mimosas, so I know we got a little of this orange around here too.
Yeah.
Work that there. Okay, let me see what else I got. Get a little of this orange going. And that might need a little water too, because that's too strong. Orange juice there.
Yes, that Tito recipe that I shared earlier, that was in a champagne glass. The good thing about good liquor, you can put it in, and you can put in a wine glass.
Oh yeah, good liquor blend.
Put in a champagne glass. Look, and right before our very eyes, the champagne became a mimosa.
Yeah, cousin Candy loves mimosas, so I have to make the mimosas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we have to make them. I like the mimosas too. It make that champagne a little smooth.
Somebody said rainbow mimosa. I like you know, one of the most beautiful drinks I ever had. I was in Thailand and they did a drink with lavender, and they would put the lavender flowers in it and something that looked like a tree. I don't know what it was.
I started thinking like, what could I make? You was talking about pomegranate. I'm trying to think, what's a piece of pomegranate look like? Maybe that's a slice of the pomegranate or something. You know,
Lavender.
like that.
You put a drop of lavender off in there. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'll take some of my little watered down blue water, right? Uh-oh, that didn't come out blue water. So that's my background. Wait a minute.
You know, I've always loved painting because I just thought it was so relaxing, and I've always admired people who could just have an eye for things like that. And
it is good with jazz. Trust me.
I'm digging the music in the background. I hope everybody is chilling, having a good time, having a wonderful Valentine.
So you see how I'm trying to go around the inner color on Myra and try not to touch the other with that blue too much.
Look at that. You just gave me an idea for my champagne glass.
Right.
That's a fancy glass.
That's a little darker in here. Well, see, when it dries, it kind of covers a little better. So there we go. but it's lightened with the water.
Yeah, remember the folks in Indianapolis to post hashtag Walker Theater. You might win tickets to the Young Jock show on April the 15th. You have to post hashtag Walker Theater. But just post your pictures anyway. Post your pictures. We want to see what you did. I'm digging that blue.
Post them, because Gary G might send something out too. This piece might be finished. Somebody gonna win it.
And you can brag and say you were there. You were there when it happened. Oh yeah, I got to do that blue. I want a blue glass. It always made it seem like it was fancy when the glass was blue.
That's that high quality Tiffany glass.
But that's what our mama told us anyway.
Yeah, that's what we heard.
Those are the
good China.
Right. Those are the glasses we couldn't drink out of.
Yeah. Grown people. Now we the grown people.
You all have had a master class. Be sure to post hashtag Walker Theater. Post your work.
So you just let a little of that light come through, so we can
I would drink that in a heartbeat.
That champagne mimosa there.
Okay, wait a minute. I need some of that right there that he got going on. What's happening there? We appreciate you guys joining us this evening so much.
Yes, we do. Spending y'all's precious day with us. I thought of that purple like Prince. You know, that's a little royalty in the back.
Look, I don't want to show you mine because yours looks so good, and I haven't finished anything. But I did do purple, literally, because I was going, and I'm doing this for Prince.
See, I read your mind.
And I swear I did. I was like I said, and this is for Prince.
See? You know what time it is? It's experimental anyway. So this is the warm-up. Basically, you know, everybody can do this on their own. You remember the steps, just have fun with it. That's the important part of it, is just to have fun with it. Like, you know, I heard once in life, if you can't laugh at yourself, you can't laugh at nobody else.
That's
and if you don't make mistakes, you can't learn anything.
Yep. Well, we're just about to wrap up, so I'm going to show them my work and thank everybody. I was just trying to get a little bit more mimosa in my glass here.
A little more mimosa.
A little more, well, I'm calling it mimosa. And just know, everyone, this is an unfinished masterpiece. Bam! So I started off.
You did all right.
Look at that. Yes, and this was my Prince drink here, you know. So thank you. So I want to say, wait a minute, as soon as I find the last one. Okay, everybody, please remember to post. Thank you so much for joining us. It's all about love, y'all. We know these last 2 years have been rough on everybody, so stay safe. I want to say this concludes our virtual date with Sketch and Sip. Gary G, thank you so much. Stay talented and keep doing what you do, my brother. Oh yeah, we're going to take a final sip. And I would like to thank all of our viewers for joining. Once again, remind everyone to share their work, hashtag Walker Theater. And remember, you might win tickets to the Young Jock Show. Lastly, another shout out to Tito's for supporting us and supporting the Madam Walker Legacy Center. thank you all for joining us. And before we all go, one last sip and sketch. Happy Valentine's Day. Stay
Happy
safe.
Valentine's Day, everybody.
Bye-bye.